Have you ever been walking down a grocery aisle, deep in conversation, only to realize you are talking to yourself? You immediately look around, terrified that someone saw you. You might even pretend you were on a Bluetooth call, or start humming a song just to cover it up. It feels embarrassing, doesn't it? From a young age, society teaches us a very specific rule. Children talk to imaginary friends, but adults are supposed to think silently. If you mutter to yourself as a grown-up, people assume you are either unstable, lonely, or losing your mind. But what if I told you that the exact opposite is true? What if I told you that some of the most brilliant minds in history, from Albert Einstein to Steve Jobs, were known for having full conversations with themselves? If you have a habit of thinking out loud, you are not crazy. In fact, neuroscience suggests you might be operating with a higher cognitive efficiency than the average person. The psychology behind self-talk reveals that your brain isn't malfunctioning, it is upgrading its processing power. Let's break down the 3 scientific reasons why you do this, and why it is actually a genius trait. First, let's talk about cognitive offloading. Most people think that talking to yourself is a sign that your brain is broken. The truth is, it's a sign that your brain is working in overdrive. Think of your brain like a computer. It has a limited amount of RAM, or working memory. When you are trying to solve a complex problem, remember a list or follow instructions, your working memory fills up quickly. When you speak out loud, you are essentially downloading data from your brain into the physical world. You are freeing up space in your working memory so it can process new information faster. Psychologists call this verbal processing. By turning abstract thoughts into concrete sounds, you make them real. You give them structure. You aren't rambling. You are literally organizing your mental filing cabinet in real time. Second, talking to yourself makes you faster and more accurate. In a famous study published in the Quarterly Journal of Experimental Psychology, researchers asked participants to find everyday objects, like a set of keys or a specific grocery item. One group was told to search silently. The other group was told to repeat the name of the object out loud, for example, saying keys, 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 while looking. The results were undeniable. The people who talked to themselves found the objects significantly faster than the silent thinkers. Why? Because saying the word out loud triggers your brain's visual processing center. It primes your eyes to spot that specific shape and color. So, when you mutter to yourself while looking for your phone, you aren't being weird. You are activating a search party in your brain to help you focus. Third, and perhaps most importantly, self-talk is a masterclass in emotional control. Have you ever referred to yourself by your own name? Maybe you were stressed before a big presentation and whispered, "Come on, you can do this," or "Relax, it's going to be okay." This is a psychological phenomenon called self-distancing. When you talk to yourself rather than just thinking as yourself, you create a psychological gap. You stop being the person feeling the anxiety, and you become the person coaching the anxiety. It allows you to become your own therapist. Research shows that people who use this kind of self-talk have lower cortisol levels and manage stress much better than those who bottle it up inside. So, the next time you catch yourself having a debate in the shower or whispering through a difficult task at work, do not feel ashamed. You are not losing your grip on reality. You are simply using a high-performance tool that your brain evolved to help you succeed. You are organizing your thoughts, boosting your focus, and coaching your emotions. In a world that is constantly noisy, sometimes the most intelligent conversation you can have is with yourself. If you are someone who talks to themselves, wear it like a badge of honor. It means your internal world is rich, active, and alive. If this video helped you validate your habits, you will absolutely love the next one coming up. We are going to explore the psychology of night owls and why waking up late might actually be a sign of creativity. Kindly subscribe and leave a comment below. Do you talk to yourself, and what do you usually say? See you in the next one.